This is Christopher James, your friendly unsolicited advice guy, and today we are looking at wireless USB microphone sets for, for your iPhone, for your iPad, for your computer, that sort of thing. And we are looking at the Samson XPD1 Headset USB digital wireless system. Yes, that's our focus today. Now, I bought this, it's about $100 online. I bought this at the recommendation of some friends, and here's what you get. You get your transmitter, okay, a belt clip on the back there so you can wear it. Let me tell you, this thing is crazy strong. This belt clip, I can't even use it. I just put it in my pocket because I can barely get that open. And the little transmitter here inside, batteries of course. You have a little tiny screwdriver in here for the gain and so on. You get a receiver that has a USB connection. To hook it up to my iPhone, all I had to do was buy the little camera adapter that plugged right into the new iPhone there. They're like $30 maybe. I think I got it at Best Buy, so you get that. And with this set, we got the headset mic, which is pretty well made. The actual headset itself is a little flimsy. The mic reminds me of my E6 that I use in my professional show, and it's pretty nice. I wore it, as you'll see here in a few minutes, and did some test footage. It's nice and light, easy to adjust, has the mini XLR connection. And so let's talk about the microphone. Well, first of all, I always like to say that I am not a professional sound guy. I'm not a professional video guy. I don't know all the technical terms, but what I do know is what works for us. We have a television show that we do here almost every week in Branson, and so we're always testing out new equipment. We do tons of online videos, and I gotta say, I really, really like this. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. What we're gonna do is I actually took this to my theater, which is on a giant boat, steel, okay? That's what they tend to make the boats out of now. And I walked around so that you could see real world experience that I had in actually using this. So let's take a look at my little test run. All right, so here's a real-world test at our theater. We're leaving the camera on the stage. I'm going to walk away. We'll see about how well the reception is on this. Keep in mind, we're on a steel boat, and we do have a little bit of a problem with transmission here, so we'll see if there's any dead spots. And walking out about halfway in the audience to see if we still have a signal here. And typically, this is about how far I'd be at the most away from the camera, and we will continue along the back here and towards the back of the theater here, and I'm under an overhang for our balcony, and we'll just see if we have any problems. Now of course I can't listen to this as I'm recording. There's a lot of other sounds going on. I'm about midway on the gain. I've been messing with the gain, and I'm about halfway up and coming back up to the camera. Let's go off camera over here, probably about 40, 50 feet away from the receiver right now, and back up, and there we go. Now typically when I was recording, I would never be much further away than this from the actual receiver. Transmitter's in the back pocket here, and so that is a real world test. So there you go. I mean, the quality is really high. I'm not using it to record right now because I wanted to show the unit, and I only have one of them, okay? So I don't have multiple ones that I can use. But as you can hear, I think the quality was pretty good. I had the gain set probably about 2/3 of the way up. The pairing was very easy. You get little instructions there. I actually read it in just a few seconds there, and all you have to do is turn it on, hold down the button, hold down the pair button on the receiver, and that was it. And it was all set to go. And as you can hear, I think it did pretty good. I think it sounds nice. You know, if you're using it as a USB mic for your phone and that sort of thing, I think it sounds perfect for it. It does everything I want to do. I work on cruise ships, so now I don't have to take my Zoom with me, my H5. I don't have to take all the Shure microphones, all the cables and everything. I think this will work for the little interviews that I do and the little talks. But I was curious as to interference that you might get and the range. On the box at 2.4 gigahertz is what it uses here. It says it minimizes the interference with that, of course, but it says 100-foot operating range. environment dependent. So I thought 100 feet is probably their max. So let's take a look at what we ended up with. So I just reviewed the footage and I was very impressed because it seemed like very little gain, a little bit of interference. I heard a couple points there in the video. So I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to see how far away I can get. I'm going to go out under the balcony and see what type of reception we have, just to try to push this to its limit here. And so far, really impressed with the reception and the quality of this, especially for the price, only $100. And at least as of this recording, you can get more information about it down below. But I am trying to see just how far away I can be from the camera. And okay, we're under the balcony and we are going to the back of the room, and I'll try to figure out the measurements of just how big the room actually is. And this is the maximum distance. Hopefully you can see me on the camera directly in front of it, all the way against our back wall of the theater. So that would be the maximum if I were to use it here. Of course, this is not what I'm using it for. And I would think that if you were using this unit to record, especially on your phone, you would mostly be doing some close-up types of recording. And let's see, we're headed back up now. And I'm anxious to listen to this, see exactly what the reception is. But it's nice to finally give it a try, and we'll check it out. Let's head back over and finish the review. Now, just to put that into perspective, that's about 150 feet away from the camera, I would say, about 130 to 150 feet. And I heard a few little blips of interference there, but other than that, not much. So as for this system, highly recommended. My professional sound guy at our theater here in Branson was skeptical because it's a Samsung. He said that they're not known to have super high quality sorts of things, but I think I was impressed. He seemed impressed by it. So I highly recommend it. If you want to buy this, check down below, and I have links there as to how you can find this on Amazon. It was around $100 when I just bought it, and I think it's a great system. So go and check it out. Click the link down below, and please subscribe. I'm going to start doing these reviews because we use a lot of different equipment for our show. We have kind of an outdoor exploring show, so we use 360 cameras and GoPro type things. We use drones, and we also have our studio work that we do here in our studio, and so we'll review some of that. But I want your comments down below. Let me know if you have the Samsung and your experience with it, and also let me know what alternatives you have and what other items we should try out, and maybe we'll order some in and we'll give them a try and we'll do some of the reviews. So thanks for watching. I'm Christopher James, your unsolicited advice guy, and please do subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe down below. Leave your comments. Give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I'm pretty much learning that doesn't really matter on YouTube that much. We're going to start doing a lot more of these videos, not just about equipment, but I'm going to start going over what I've been learning about YouTube. I have really just dove into this head first and am trying really hard to do everything that the experts recommend. I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody that uses the equipment and uses YouTube, and I hope to share that with you, but we need your support. So subscribe and give us some comments down below. Thank you.